You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Behind the back! Are you serious? No hesitation on the shot. Mizrahi's feeling it. Make it 3 for 3. And Ciolino, see you later. Here's a chance for Sias, and there's a shot and a goal. Will Spare will take it all the way. Touchdown Seahawks. The extra look and the goal. A gorgeous goal by From Holy Trinity High School in Hicksville, New York, the Varsity Media Sports Network presents the Catholic Health Game of the Week, featuring the visiting Friars of St. Anthony's and the Titans of Holy Trinity. Good evening, everyone. Dylan Butler here with you. So thankful you're able to join us for a late season showdown with major playoff implications here in Hicksville tonight. Winner of this game between St. Anthony's and Holy Trinity will be the number 2 seed in the Catholic high school playoffs here on Long Island. Significant because the top 2 seeds get a bye right through to the semifinals. And when we look at the standings here this year in the Catholic League, there is no favorite. Chaminade is number 1, but they've lost back-to-back games to St. Anthony's and St. Dom's. You see Holy Trinity, St. Anthony's right there as well. Baptist, St. Dom's, a very dangerous team as well. So it is wide open. Maybe with the exception of St. Mary's, who's struggling right now, it is an open field for the playoffs. So if you could play less games, then that's what you want. That's certainly what the winner here tonight will have. It's the second meeting of the year. First meeting went to St. Anthony's, a 75-57 win out in South Huntington. They were led that day by a player who they'll be led by tonight as well. You see Jalik Gaines-Wyatt with a game-high 28. Ian Strong was strong, 14 points and 5 rebounds. And Dakari Thomas added 12 points as well. Isaiah Shaw-Glenn, 15 in the win as well for the Friars. So he led the way in that game, and he is our impact player here again tonight. And that is Jalik Gaines-Wyatt. Senior, averaging 21 points a game, an intense competitor. Head coach Sal Logano says probably one of the more underrated guys on Long Island. Has a D2 offer from Caldwell, but Logano, who's coached college basketball for nearly 2 decades, so he knows when he could see a D1 player. He believes Gaines-Wyatt is that player. He's turned into a legit 3-point shooter this year, gets to the rim, gets downhill. He is strong, and he will absolutely be the guy to lead the way for St. Anthony's tonight. When we look at the host Titans, we'll go with another senior here on senior night. Ceremony, by the way, coming up in a few minutes. We'll bring you that ceremony live here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Their leader in points and in rebounds is Manu Alford, number 0, a 6'3" senior. You see his points, 16.7, 7.9 rebounds, a great student, a great kid. He can shoot it, he can slash, he's a rebounder, he's got a good mid-range game as well. Also, probably a Division II player who's exploring the prep school route as well, maybe to kind of increase his visibility. Obviously, a lot of these kids here on Long Island with that lost year a little bit with the COVID pandemic also hurt them in terms of their recruiting. Let's take a look at this starting lineup. First for the visitors from St. Anthony's, it is the brother tandem. Maybe the best backcourt on Long Island with Gaines-Wyatt and Thomas. They are brothers. In the backcourt, you see Caleb Aurelian, Ian Strong, and Kassan Green. Strong and Green, 2 football players as well, so they'll bring that physicality as well inside for head coach Sal Logano. In his 6th year out of Farmingdale, a 1984 graduate. Like we said before, New York Tech head coach for 18 years. He was twice named Coach of the Year in that conference. He guided the Bears to 16 conference playoff appearances, and also a regional semifinal game. Before that was at Suffolk Community, so a long-time basketball coach, also a long time at St. Anthony's, 32 years out in South Huntington. He believes he's probably like in the top 5 or so of tenured senior employees at St. Anthony's. For the host Titans of Holy Trinity, let's take a look at their starting lineup, and you can see there again, pretty solid senior-laden backcourt as well, with Eden Boche averaging 7 points, 2.7 points a game, solid point guard. Alford, we mentioned him before. You go inside, then you've got R.J. Naismith, 6'2" junior, as well as Isaiah Shaw-Glenn and John McCullers as well. For the Titans head coach, Joe Conifrey, in his 16th season, a 1991 graduate of Hopewell Valley Central High School out in New Jersey. So should be a terrific matchup. As we mentioned, first game went to the Friars. It was a game, as you see there, Sal Logano and the athletic director here at Holy Trinity, Chris Hardett. Logano, in our conversation leading into this game, said of that first matchup, we could have punted the ball in the basket. That's how much our shots were falling. Didn't expect that to be the case here today. He said it was just one of those days where really everything went our way, and sometimes you have those nights. And he told his team, look, we beat a team that will be much better the next time we play them. And that's been true. Holy Trinity's went on a tear after that. He called the Titans a consistent program. They've got pride. This is really a great rivalry between two respected programs here on Long Island. He said of Holy Trinity, they shoot it a lot better. They're tough, athletic, they defend, they rebound. Offensively, they've gotten better than they were before. Alford is also shooting the ball a lot better. When we spoke with Joe Conifrey about that first matchup and about St. Anthony's in general, he said, look, the Friars are very good. Their guards are great. They've got a lot of balance where they can shoot the ball well. The guards have gotten better at that as well. They're quick, athletic, they can shoot, they can defend. They've got size with Ian Strong inside, and other guys can shoot as well. He said of that first game out in St. Anthony, he said, look, they made a couple of shots early, but we turned the ball over, and they kind of run out and got some easy baskets and got the lead. So it's obviously a lot easier to shoot the ball when you've got a lead. And he said once we settled in, the Holy Trinity did in that game, St. Anthony's was already pretty comfortable with making their shots. So both coaches, obviously a great deal of respect for each program. And again, should be for a really fun matchup here today between two of the top teams in the Catholic High School League. St. Anthony's has been on a tear of late. They had a 1-point loss to St. Dom's, but since that loss, they've reeled off 6 consecutive wins, beating St. Mary's, Monsignor Farrell. That's a big one because Farrell is arguably the best team on Staten Island. They beat Kellenberg, St. Dom's, and the biggest win, of course, the rivalry win against Chaminade before the most recent victory over St. John the Baptist, a 57-43 win. Holy Trinity has bounced back off of 3 consecutive losses where they lost on the road to St. Peter's, to Monsignor Farrell. They lost to Chaminade, but they beat a bit of a wounded St. Mary's team. So they're looking to make it back-to-back wins, go into the playoffs. And again, major playoff implications here today. The winner will get the number 2 seed in the Catholic playoffs. And it's a situation where the bottom 2 teams, the 6-7, kind of have a play-in game. And then they'll go on and play the 3 seed. The 4 plays the 5 in the playoffs. Really, all the seeds right now, when you look at the standings, they're all decided, except for number 2 and number 3. So, again, in this league, right, if you can avoid playing a game, you can see right there, right, if this stays, and let's say St. Anthony's wins, Holy Trinity would be 3. You probably play Kellenberg, and that's a tough matchup for a first-round game, and then you go on to the semifinals. So, again, top 2 teams go on and make the semifinals. That's exactly what you want to do. We're going to send it down to the court for the senior night ceremonies here at Holy Trinity High School.
To our senior basketball players. And now introducing our Titans and their parents. Wearing 0, Manu Alford. Number 1, Eden Boucher. Number 2, Cheerleading McCullers. Number 3, Anthony Cupid. Number 4, Amari Sealy. Number 5, Corey Joseph. Number 12, John Lynch. Number 21, Donald Bolton. Number 22, Andono Mumbai. Number 30, Aiden Roberts. Number 45, Isaiah Shaw Glenn. The team manager of the Titans is Nate Essien. Congratulations to the Titan class of 2022 and their parents.
It's a nice ceremony here at Holy Trinity, and now they'll have a picture of the large senior class here at Holy Trinity, and it is Chris Hardett himself doing the honors with the with the phone. So great ceremony here at Holy Trinity. Titans come into this one with a 12-10 record and 8-3 in the Catholic League. St. Anthony's 16-5. 8-3 against St. Anthony's, have won 6 in a row, 9 of their last 10. And the Titans have bounced back from 3 consecutive losses to beat St. Mary's. So again, a lot on the line here tonight between these two teams. The number 2 seed in the playoffs. And it's a season, really, when we spoke to both coaches, he said, listen, last couple of years, it's been, St. Anthony, Chaminade, Holy Trinity, and whatever sort of way that you want to say those 3 teams are, those have been your 3 favorites, if you will. But this year, you kind of add in a St. Dom's, a St. John the Baptist is very dangerous. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a wide open season this year, and it's very difficult to win here. And the funny thing that Conifrey said for Holy Trinity, he said, listen, it's a situation where the games come so fast and so quick. He says, listen, you take a breath and all of a sudden you lose a game. And Saligano said of his schedule, he said, we scheduled the hardest competition we wanted specifically for his backcourt, the seniors, Gaines Wyatt, as well as Takari Thomas. He says, listen, we wanted to get them as many looks as we could collegiately, so they went out and played the best. They started their season, St. Anthony's, with a loss against Zavarian out at the Konchowski Classic at Archbishop Malloy. But then they went up to Albany. They beat Albany Academy. They beat Kingston on the road. They beat Portledge as well. They beat All Hallows at home. And then that win against Farrell, as you mentioned, too, and the league wins as well. So they split with Chaminade, so you'd have to say St. Anthony's is right there. So the 3 teams very much in the mix, but maybe St. Dom's is a little bit of that sleeper, again, having beaten Chaminade just recently, as well as beating Holy Trinity. A few minutes away here from the opening tip, we will take a quick break. You are watching the Catholic Health Game of the Week from Holy Trinity High School right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net. It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this in the other direction. Make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net. It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this in the other direction. Make it, touchdown, touchdown East.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles?
Welcome back to Holy Trinity. Looks like the students is a little bit of a Hawaiian shirt night here on a Friday night in the Catholic League. Big showdown. It's the Catholic Health Game of the Week. It's St. Anthony's coming in with a 16-5 record, 8-3 in the Catholic League against the host Titans at 12-10, 8-3. Winner of this game gets the number 2 seed and that first round bye in the upcoming playoffs, the championship games of which we'll have for you right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network from Hofstra University. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see who gets there this year, and St. Anthony's, Holy Trinity, Chaminade, they're all kind of those teams traditionally in that mix. But it's a season this year where it's kind of wide open. There is no favorite, which makes it really, really exciting. Our referees for tonight's contest, Jeff Harris, John Grice, and Matt Kohut. Here we go from Hicksville. It's the Catholic Health Game of the Week. Opening tip goes to the visiting Friars of St. Anthony's. Driving, stopping at the foul line. There's the push, baseline jumper, off the mark, no good. Rebound, ripped away. What a great job there by Ian Strong. Strong will eventually be a D1 football player. 6'4", a real force on the interior here. A patient half-court set now. There's Gaines Wyatt. Step, pull up. Off the mark, no good. Another offensive rebound. This one goes to Thomas. So this possession elongated by 2 offensive rebounds, which have also reset the shot clock. Thomas for 3. That's good. So 3 opportunities for the Friars, and Dakari Thomas knocks it down from beyond the arc. The senior averaging 18.5 points per game. Manu Alford dribbles into some Friars and is pushed back out. There's R.J. Naismith, the bounce pass inside. Alford is fouled on his way up. Caleb Aurelian gets called for the foul, his first and the team's first, which will send Alford to the line to shoot 2. Alford, these last 5 games, has really been on a tear. He's averaging 26 points per game down this stretch drive of the regular season. He goes 1 of 2 from the foul line. Here comes Gaines Wyatt. What a first step by him. Drives to the lane. He's fouled on his way up. So our impact players both going to the line early on. That foul on Shaw Glenn, his first and the team's first. So Gaines Wyatt knocks down the first of 2. Missed 3 games earlier this year, including that loss to St. Dom's. That was the time when his brother, Dakari Thomas, had to take over the point. As a result, Thomas has become a better basketball player because he's now more versatile. He's learned to play the point and off guard. And as a result, too, they can share that responsibility. Jump ball stays with the Titans. Naismith will inbound here on the side of the court. Gets it to the backcourt to Bochet. Bochet guarded tightly by Gaines Wyatt. Hands off to Naismith. A man-to-man defense here for the Friars. Quick ball movement. Back to Bochet. Top of the key. They swing it in front of the St. Anthony's bench now. Naismith puts it on the court, goes underneath. Shaw Glenn inside. He gets the bunny. Back down the court we go. The Friars. Gaines Wyatt. Again drives. The kick. The fake three. Baseline. The step. Underneath. No good. Strong missed the putback opportunity, and then the Titans turn it over going up the court. That was what Conifrey said pained his team in that first matchup in South Huntington. Some early turnovers combined with the way St. Anthony's was shooting really made it really difficult for his team. Gaines Thomas layup falls a bit short, and Bochet pushes it. Scoop layup is good. Bochet not normally that scorer. Again, 7.8 points a game, but he could do a little bit of everything. A solid point guard. He's also one of the Titans' better shooters. Speaking of good shooters, 3-point attempt is good by Dakari Thomas. That is his second triple of this first quarter. Strong defense inside. We'll have another jump ball, and we'll go the other way, so St. Anthony's will have possession. But Thomas heating up consecutive threes for the senior. He has that scorer's mentality, might be the best shooter on this St. Anthony's team. 45 on 45. Shaw Glenn harasses Strong into a turnover. McCullers gets it to Bochet. Bounce pass for Naismith. The wing gets it back out top. A patient offensive set. Shaw Glenn on the court. Oh, strong move in the post. He has got 4 early on, and the Friars have an 8-7 lead midway through this first quarter. Ball kicked in the corner. That 3 off the mark by Thomas. And now the Titans look to push. Naismith, Bochet gets it right back, and then a turnover. Kassan Green, hands off. Thomas attacks the lane. Kicks the extra push. The pass to Gaines Wyatt. Thinks about it. Instead goes inside. Strong inside. His own rebound rejected by Shaw Glenn. And here comes Manu Alford out to Bochet. From long distance, that was tipped on the way. Shaw Glenn rejected inside. They look to push. It's Aurelian ahead of the field. And the layup is up and in by Gaines Wyatt. Kassan Green with the layup, number 3. Another turnover. Thomas, end to end. What a first quarter he has had. 8 of his team's 12. And the Friars out to a 12-7 lead. Alford hands off to Naismith. Naismith turns in the lane. Rejected on the way up. Shaw Glenn rejected by Strong. We go the other way. Layup attempt is good. Kassan Green, Gaines Wyatt wanted the foul call, didn't get it, but he gets 2. He's got 4. And St. Anthony's has doubled up. Holy Trinity, another turnover. Back down the court. Gaines Wyatt for 2. And a timeout by Holy Trinity. Exactly what Conifrey said happened in the first game. Exactly what he said he was worried about in this one has come to fruition. Turnovers early on have been costly. This is a 30-second timeout. And you can see what St. Anthony's can do here on the break. Gaines Wyatt getting ahead of the field. He's got 6. Thomas has 8, and that's that backcourt. They work so well together. Again, they are brothers, even though there's those different names. They have the same mother, and really a great partnership between Gaines Wyatt and Thomas. And then you could see the defensive intensity. It's something that Sal Logano said he's harped since the very beginning of this year, and probably in the early season, like late November into early December, maybe practiced the defensive side maybe more than they wanted as a team, as more than his players wanted, but you could see the fruits of that labor here late in the regular season. A very, very good defensive team. Off the timeout, let's see what Holy Trinity has set up here. It's McCullers driving. The scoop layup missed. Chasing down the loose ball was Boucher. Into the corner for Alford. Drives on the baseline and gets two more. A big bucket for the Titans. One, it comes off the timeout, and two, it sort of stems a little bit of this run that St. Anthony's was on. Takari Thomas, top of the key, guarded there by Boucher. 3-point shot, rims out, and now the Titans will look to push. Alford, he'll dial it up from long distance and knocks it down. Back-to-back buckets by Alford, and the lead is down to 4. Gaines Wyatt beats his man. Scoop layup is good. That deadly first step. And Gaines Wyatt having himself a great first quarter. 8 points for him. 18-12 is the lead for St. Anthony's in this final minute of the first quarter. Shaw Glenn, he is called. Was it steps or did they get a foul first? The officials confer, and there was a foul on the drive. That foul against Strong, it's his first and the team's second. The inbound underneath. Shaw Glenn doubled in the post, kicks it back out. Boucher steps back for three. That's good. Boucher has 5. The lead is 3. Gaines Wyatt brings his defender back out. That's Donald Hilton. There's the 5 count by the official. A ball gets kicked in the corner. That's a 3-point attempt off the mark. Final 15 seconds, and Holy Trinity can hold for the last and potentially tie this game going into the second quarter. Fake 3, the drive, top of the key is Shaw Glenn at the buzzer, and it is off the mark. What a great opening 8 minutes we've had here in Hicksville. Battle for the number 2 spot in the Catholic High School League playoffs, and it's St. Anthony's with an early 18-15 lead. You're watching the Catholic Health Game of the Week on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Catholic Health, when we see our island, we see a region that lives, feels, and pulses with energy. But before it all, we see you, because it's your lives that breathe life into this island. At Catholic Health, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island. Catholic Health, when we see our island, we see a region that lives, feels, and pulses with energy. But before it all, we see you, because it's your lives that breathe life into this island. At Catholic Health, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Welcome back to Holy Trinity High School in Hicksville, Long Island. Dylan Butler with you here. Second quarter about to start. Back and forth battle in that first quarter. It's St. Anthony's with the 3-point lead. Titans with the ball coming out. It's Alford. And St. Anthony's will defend you out at midcourt. And you can see Kassan Green there trying to cheat. Instead, he's called for the foul. Jump the route, if you will. He's a starting cornerback on the football team as well. He's Green, undersized forward at 6'1". Splitting the double was Cupid. The drive to the lane, and a foul was called underneath, so we'll have some free throws. Foul on Strong. It is his second and the team's fourth, which will send Shaw Glenn to the line for 2. First free throw is good. 5 points now for Isaiah Shaw Glenn. Great season, skilled big man, can shoot, drive, handle, can pass, post you up. He's the Titans' leading rebounder at 7.8 rebounds per game. Does a lot for this Titan team. Second free throw rims out. And here comes Gaines Wyatt. Fun to watch this point guard. Again, has that offer from Caldwell, but look at that step. When he beats his man, he is straight to the basket. Double figures now for Gaines Wyatt. He's got 10. 4-point lead for the Friars. There's Shaw Glenn at the top. Hands it off to Alford. Foul line jumper is good. 8 points for Manu. 2-point lead for St. Anthony's. It really feels like Gaines Wyatt, he can beat his man off the dribble. It just seems like whenever he wants. This time he gets the ball into the corner, gets the ball right back. Doesn't want the screen. He'll take Hilton on himself. Spins at the foul line. Kicks it back out. 8 on the shot. Thomas drives into 3 Titans players. Jump ball is called. It will stay with St. Anthony's, but the shot clock doesn't reset. And that is at 7 ticks of the clock. So St. Anthony's will have to get something fairly quick. There's Gaines Wyatt to inbounds. Now 4 on the shot. Pass underneath. That shot off the rim, no good. And we go the other way. Alford harassed by Thomas inside. That bucket, no good. And the Friars look to push. Floater in the lane, no good. Shaw Glenn rips down the board. That was a miss by Gaines Wyatt. Hilton kicks it back out. And there's Cupid, one of the seniors honored here in the pregame ceremony. Alford hands off to Matt DeFalco, a junior point guard. Alford switches to his left. Back out to Shaw Glenn. Steps back, the jumper off the mark, attacks the rim. What a battle there inside. It will go, though, to St. Anthony's. That was Jason DeCaro who was battling inside. Foul on the way up. So we'll have a couple more free throws here. It is the first foul on DeFalco. His first, the team's second, and that sends Gaines Wyatt to the line for 2. Gets the bounce off the back rim. He's got 11 now, again, averaging 21 points per game. Second free throw rims in. He's been great at the foul line as well. 4 of 4 thus far in this game. A 22-18 lead for St. Anthony's. DeCaro, great switch there. DeFalco, gets the bucket. And a big one at that as well. And there's Gaines Wyatt. To the corner. 3-point shot again. Knocked down. That's Aiden Morrell for 3. Alford goes baseline, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on the way up. Foul called on Takaro. It is his first and the team's 5th. Inbound underneath. Cupid hands off to DeFalco. They go inside. And Shaw Glenn gets 2 more. He has 7. And here comes Gaines Wyatt again. To Thomas, gets it right back. Fakes the 3. Thomas also a fake, back out, a long distance 3, rims out. Shaw Glenn, another rebound. He hands it off. Alford attacks, and he is fouled on his way up. There you see Alford, just the aggressive move to the hole. It is the 2nd foul on Aurelian. Team's 6th as well, and Alford, after missing the first free throw that he made, has made his next 2. That one rims out. Big offensive rebound by Hilton. The up fake, no foul. And we go the other way. Gaines Wyatt in traffic. Try to dump it inside to Thomas. A lot of pointing going on. And finally the call comes from the official. He'll stay with St. Anthony's, who make a few changes. Kassan Green back into the game, as is Deval Naughton, the senior. Gaines Wyatt backs it up. Or excuse me, Thomas backs it up. He now attempts a 3. Off the mark, no good. Chasing down the rebound in the corner. Thomas steps inside. He's now missed his last 2 after heating up early on. And end to end, what a layup by Cupid. 2 for the senior backup point guard. Really in there because of his defensive intensity. Brings it up a notch on that side of the ball, but you feel like anything you get offensively is certainly a bonus. Back iron 3, no good. We go the other way. DeFalco hands off. We are tied at 25. Alford harassed on his way up. A jump ball called. What terrific defense there by Gaines Wyatt. I mean, that's the way you defend. If you want to have a course, you want to teach it, you want to go on to YouTube, that's how you defend there. You don't have a foul. Jump ball stays with the Titans. Cupid. Ooh, a few steps. Nothing called. And we go the other way. .237 left, second quarter. Final regular season game between these rivals, St. Anthony's and Holy Trinity. Thomas. Back to Gaines Wyatt. Drives baseline. Stolen from behind. But then the ball went off of DeFalco. They'll have a meeting among the officials. I think this is going to go the other way. And it does. That's the correct call. So the Titans stepping it up defensively. And they have a chance to take the lead here on this possession. And Cupid here with the ball has been a big part of that. Hands off to Hilton. Top of the key, Shaw Glenn goes to his left. Oh, what a move by the big man. He's got 9, and the Titans now with a 27. 25 lead. Thomas drives, loses it on his way, and we go the other way. And you got to credit Matty DeFalco with a little bit of that harassment. Shaw Glenn to Alford. We go high-low, and 2 more for Isaiah Shaw Glenn. St. Anthony's has not had an answer for the big fella. And the Titans look like they switch into a 2-3 zone. You want to take away that shooting, right? Wish moved inside. Hilton steals the ball from Green. What an end of this first half for Holy Trinity. Cupid hands off to Alford. Final minute, second quarter, a 29-25 lead. Shaw Glenn to Alford, drives the Euro step, and he gets the floater in the lane. 31-25, largest lead for the Titans. Final 35 seconds of this second quarter. Gaines Wyatt drives, kicks it in the corner. And a little miscommunication between Morrell and Green. Chance here with the shot clock off for Holy Trinity to hold for the last shot of this first half. They should have the lead regardless. As Cupid draws the double, loses it. Thomas stripped on his way up. No foul is called. Cupid knocks it away. 11.9 seconds left. And it will be St. Anthony's ball. Thomas in the corner. Step back 3. Oh, what a shot. Gaines Wyatt buries that one. A terrific first half for both teams. St. Anthony's had the lead early on, and Holy Trinity came right back. They've got a 31-28 lead, and we'll have head coach Joe Conifrey with us as he makes his way across midcourt. A highly entertaining first half. And we have head coach Joe Conifrey here with us. And Joe, it's I'll be the one to bring the cliche to the table. Seemed like a tale of two quarters there, where St. Anthony's maybe the opening salvo, the opening punch, but a good response by your guys.
Yeah, I was very happy about that. You and I had talked a little bit, and pretty much everything I wanted to do, we did the opposite of in the first quarter. Obviously, give them a lot of credit. They're tough, and they defend very well, and they'll turn you over. And we were trying not to do that, and we kind of got that under control and defended better and got a little bit tougher. But I love the response. Absolutely.
Isaiah Shaw Glenn, you lauded all the different things in his toolbox. He put it on display here in this first half. What a great first half, especially on the offensive side for him. Yeah, and
he's always good on the offensive side. I was very happy with the way he rebounded the ball and his toughness and defending. So we try to get it to him obviously as much as we can. Him and Manu, and then they came through.
What's going to be the conversation at halftime? What do you want to see here in the second half?
We just got to we have to, even at the end there, we kind of, we're up 6 and then we turn it over and they hit a 3. So, the turnovers for baskets is obviously, we have to keep taking care of the ball and get a good shot. And when we do that, we've had success. So if we can continue to do that, that's what we're looking for in the second half.
Should be a fun second half, certainly.
Yeah. Yes.
Joe, thanks so much for joining us, and we wish you the best of luck in the second half and going forward as well.
Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it.
So Joe Conifrey, the head coach of Holy Trinity, here. It's halftime of the Catholic Health Game of the Week, a 31-28 lead for the host Titans. We're not done with our senior night ceremonies. We'll have the cheerleaders as well being honored here at halftime. We'll bring you those ceremonies as well right now here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Team Captain Emily Glasgow. And Team Captain Trinity Rodriguez. Let's hear it for our senior kick line and cheerleading members.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
here just for you.
Catholic health, when we see our island, we see a region that lives, feels, and pulses with energy. But before it all, we see you, because it's your lives that breathe life into this island. At Catholic Health, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Welcome back to Holy Trinity High School. Dylan Butler with you here. It's the Catholic Health Game of the Week on the Varsity Media Sports Network, and a 31-28 lead for the host Titans in a first half that went different ways, where St. Anthony's jumped out to that early 18-15 lead. Big second quarter by Holy Trinity to take the lead into halftime. Let's take a look at our leading scorers to this point. And sort of serendipitously, it's our impact players as well leading in, right? So it's Jalik Gaines-Wyatt leading all scorers with 15 points. Still a little bit below his season average, which is 21, but a great first half by the senior point guard. And for Holy Trinity, we've got two guys with 11 points, but one of them is Manu Alford, and a great sort of outside-inside game between the senior point guard, or the senior shooting guard, I should say, in Alford, who's got 11 points. Isaiah Shaw-Glenn also with 11 points for the Titans of Holy Trinity. We alluded to it earlier this game as well, but we're super excited to bring you the championships of the Catholic High School Basketball League. It's the girls' final, the boys' final, and we've also got a state qualifying game as well. So 3 games at Hofstra University. They will all be the Catholic Health Game of the Week. We thank Catholic Health for their support and their sponsorship. All those games free on our YouTube channel. So you want to hit that subscribe button. You see it there in the bottom right. YouTube.com/Varsity Media for the Catholic High School Basketball Championships. That's not all the exciting news that we have for you at Varsity Media. Once we get off the hardwood, we head back outside. It is lacrosse season, and what a great way to kick off our lacrosse coverage this year than with a live lacrosse preview show. That is from 317 Main. That's not just the address, that's the name of the restaurant. Should be really exciting. Come on out, join us, have some great food and drinks, or you can watch it live again on our YouTube channel. We are confirming guests as we speak. We'll have some of the top players, top coaches as well on Long Island. Should be a lot of fun. The live Long Island Lacrosse Preview Show. Join myself and Andrew Rappaport as we break down the girls and boys lacrosse seasons in Nassau and in Suffolk, as well as the Catholic League as well. Should be a lot of fun. That coming up just around the corner, a couple weeks' time. That's going to be a big week for us as well. We'll have the basketball championships here. We'll have perhaps other basketball championships that will be hopefully soon to be announced, and then our lacrosse show. But we're not done with the regular season just yet. We've got another 16 minutes remaining in this one, and an entertaining first half as well between Holy Trinity, St. Anthony's. When we spoke to both head coaches about the keys to this one, Salagano said for us, hopefully defense travels. He said we have to hold teams to one shot. That's all you want to give your opponent. We like to say create doubt. That means if we can create doubt in a shooter that he'll not get a second chance, that's really good to have as a team. So we want to limit attacks to the rim, limit layups, and he hopes the offense will take care of itself for Holy Trinity. The key is to do a good job against the guards, Thomas and Gaines Wyatt. That's obviously easier said than done, but at the very least, he said we want to make it difficult on them. And that's been the case certainly with Thomas in that second quarter. Nice jumper there by Caleb Aurelian to get things started in this second half for St. Anthony's. His first two of the game, and it's a 1-point lead now, 31-30. Alford was tripped on his way to the basket. Not on Aurelian, and that is his third. So he's the only one really in foul trouble for either team. And an early timeout, a 30-second variety for St. Anthony's, as Sal Lagana will talk things over. He said, look, our strength, St. Anthony's, is our shooting has gotten better. He said, which is a dangerous thing to count on. He said in 2000 and 2018, he said that was probably two of our best defensive teams you ever had. He says this year's team guards and they compete. He said we've adjusted defensive schemes when we start to get beat, which is what he likes. And again, they work a lot on defense at St. Anthony's. And defensively, he says we do compete every night. If the ball doesn't go in, so be it. We still have a chance because we rebound and we defend as well. Alford to inbound underneath. Gets it back up top to Naismith and into Boche's hands. Alford. Back to Boche. And it's Naismith now to McCullers. McCullers, the percentage-wise, maybe the best three-point shooter on this team, averaging 39 points beyond the arc. There's Shaw Glenn. This time he bounces it. Step back three attempt is good by Boche. He's got 8, and the lead is back up to 4 for the Titans. Gaines Wyatt. You see now they're doubling the ball. It's Colin. Aurelian, the tough jumper in the lane. Back-to-back buckets to start this third quarter. And it's Naismith now. Gets it to McCullers. Again, you've got to defend him out on the perimeter. Boche, another step back three. This one off the mark, and the rebound goes to Strong. Harassed initially by McCullers, but now the Friars can push it. Look out, Gaines Wyatt doubled. That means there's an open man. They reverse it. And it's Gaines Wyatt again. Hands off, Strong tried to go to Green. Ball took a deflection. And it will stay with St. Anthony's. Gaines Wyatt, hands off to Aurelian. Good pass down low. And Green gets the layup. What a look. Again, Gaines Wyatt with the assist. Tied at 34. We thought we'd have a good one. And to this point, it has certainly delivered. Open three. Buried. R.J. Naismith. His first points of this game. Floater. Thomas. Alford, the rebound. Boucher. Naismith now will drive. The step and the bucket. Powerful move by R.J. Naismith. He's got 5 in a row, averaging 8 points. A big-time athlete, big, strong. Swingman is the junior. In the corner. That's a 3-point attempt by Aurelian. It's off the mark. And we go the other way. Alford stops, pops, can't hit. And the Friars come the other way. Gaines Wyatt nearly blew a tire. We go in the corner for 3. Off the mark. Another big rebound by Shaw Glenn. To Boucher. He'll drive through the lane, but an extra step. A traveling violation is called, and it's St. Anthony's ball. Friars, as we are midway through this third quarter. A 5-point lead for the host Titans. At stake tonight, the number 2 seed in the Catholic playoffs, the upcoming Catholic playoffs. 3-point shot, rims out, Strong battles for the rebound, but it will go to the Titans. Boucher drives, no-look pass in the corner. And Naismith will bring it back out. A little bit sloppy there as they went showtime. McCullers drives, loses it, and here come the Friars. Thomas, too hard off the glass, but the Friars will get possession as the Titans stepped out right there on that baseline. Aurelian gets it to Thomas, and again, he's played point when Gaines Wyatt on the ball now was out. What a strong first move, and Gaines Wyatt will go back to the line, fouled on his way up by Shaw Glenn. For the big fella, his second, the team's first, and Gaines Wyatt, who had a game high 15 in that first half, back to the foul line. First is good. 5 of 5 from the foul line to this point for the senior, who has an offer from Caldwell, but there's belief as he misses his first free throw. And a foul is called, a push underneath, and that's the third on Strong. So you've got 3 on Strong, 3 on Aurelian. So something to watch here in this third quarter. But the Friars believe that the offers and the looks should be a little bit more, and that's another guy too who's got an opportunity to play, no doubt, on the next level. Shaw Glenn with 2 more. He's got 13. The lead is 6. Tough pass. It was attempted from Gaines Wyatt to Thomas. Oh, what a first step. Rejection, though, by Aurelian. And it will be Friars' ball. 2:35 left here, third quarter. It's a 41-35 lead for Holy Trinity. Final regular season game between these two longtime rivals. Deep 3, Gaines Wyatt, back rim, no good. Thomas chases down the rebound, but he saves it to Boucher. This allows a fast break opportunity, and McCullers finishes for his first 2 of the game. It'll be a timeout for St. Anthony's, and we'll take it with them as well. You're watching the Catholic Health Game of the Week on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Welcome back to Hicksville. Dylan Butler with you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. It's the Catholic Health Game of the Week, and the Titans with a 43-35 lead. 2:08 left in this third quarter. Holy Trinity has had a tough non-league game, those late season trips to Staten Island, but Conifrey says, well, I really like our attitude and how we're playing. He said some of our better players are playing their best basketball, and obviously that's what every team wants, right? To be playing your best basketball at the money portion of the season, and that's coming up after this game. Let's see what St. Anthony's draws up off the timeout. Runner in the lane, no good by Aurelian. Senior night here at Holy Trinity. A senior-laden squad as well. This is a junior. R.J. Naismith back to Manu Alford. Alford stops inside the foul line. Can't get it to fall. Both teams battle for the loose ball. And it will stay with Holy Trinity. Also a fresh shot clock as well, as Naismith will inbound in front of the cheerleaders, who also had their own halftime ceremony as well, which was nice. The dance team as well. We saw their performances. It's what you want here on a Friday night in the Catholic League. It is fantastic. Top of the key, McCullers. Drives on Thomas, gets two more. And if you are Joe Conifrey and the Titans, as there's a hand check called on Boucher, you like that it's multiple guys stepping up, right? So in this third quarter, Naismith has scored his first 5 points. McCullers has scored his first 4 as well. So it's balanced scoring. It's different people stepping up. It's now a 10-point lead. Final minute of this third quarter. St. Anthony's needs a response. Instead, there's a double team and a jump ball, and the possession will go to the Titans. These middle quarters have gone the way of the Titans, and it's the reason why they've opened up a 10-point lead after trailing by 3 after the first quarter. Manu Alford, his own rebound and put back. He's got 13. Final 30 seconds of this third quarter. Shot clock is off. Largest lead of the game. The students are up. The place is getting loud here at Holy Trinity. Active hands defensively by Naismith. And there they are, the students. Some of which, I guess, got the memo of a Hawaiian shirt night, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a collective fashion statement being made. McCullers spins. McCullers inside, gets the floater. What a third quarter by McCullers. All 6 of his points in this third. And a foul called on the court. The Titans have opened up a 14-point lead. McCullers, who averages just under 7 points a game, has been a big part of that with 3.2 seconds left in this quarter. Off the inbound, it's kicked out of bounds. It'll go Holy Trinity way. So the Titans could potentially get off the last shot here with 1.6 seconds left. John Lynch, the 6'6" senior, in for Shaw Glenn, and also quickly in as well. St. Anthony's makes a sub. Boucher from midcourt, that's off the mark, but not many shots went awry in that third quarter for the Titans. They've opened up a 49-35 lead, and a big part of it is this guy, John McCullers, on senior night. The senior excites the crowd here at Holy Trinity with 2 of his 6 in the third quarter. After 3, Holy Trinity leads St. Anthony's 49-35. You're watching the Catholic Health Game of the Week on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Catholic Health, when we see our island, we see a region that lives, feels, and pulses with energy. But before it all, we see you, because it's your lives that breathe life into this island. At Catholic Health, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Great atmosphere here in Hicksville. They love their Neil Diamond. St. Anthony's looking for a response. That first shot, no good by Gaines Wyatt. A 16-7 third quarter for the Titans, and they've opened up a 14-point lead. Alford wants to extend that lead. Misses the triple. Strong battles for the rebounds. And he is fouled. They thought it could be a jump. That's what Conifrey wanted. But the foul was called on Hilton. It is his first. And the team's third. Gaines Wyatt, top of the key. Thought about it. Puts it on the floor instead. There's that first step of his. Hand it off. And there's the interception underneath by Alford. Manu Alford to Cupid in the corner. The runner in and out. Hilton, the rebounds. And the Titans, with a fresh shot clock, will push it back out. Alford hands it off to Cupid. Lynch. Alford again, and he took a few extra steps on his way to the basket. St. Anthony's needs a response here. They led early. Good response by Holy Trinity in the second. A better one in the third. And now they've got a 14-point lead. You can't call it a comfortable one, certainly, because St. Anthony's has been very, very good. Again, they came into this game having won 6 in a row, 9 of their last 10. But they are struggling to get anything going offensively. Certainly, you've got to credit Holy Trinity's defense, but also some unforced things as well. Lynch hands it off to Alford. Alford fakes it, and a little too much mustard on that pass. Takari Thomas back in the game. 6:13 left in this one, and it remains a 14-point lead. Another sub for St. Anthony's, Aiden Morrell checks into the game. Or back into the game, should say. And you can see the versatility here for St. Anthony, for the Titans, from Holy Trinity, corner 3 off the mark. Alford now, with his height at 6'3", playing down low. Although, as I say that, Shaw Glenn checking back in, so you expect Alford maybe to step back as Lynch gets a good hand here on senior night. Thomas, 2-3 look now for the Titans. Baseline. There's the kick. Morrell couldn't handle it, and then he turns it over to Shaw Glenn. So he compounded the first mistake with a turnover, and we go the other way. There's Donald Hilton. He's got that veteran leadership, and he's fouled on his cut through the lane by Zachary Thomas. Thomas was hot early on, had 8, and he's not scored since the opening 8 minutes. Shaw Glenn. Hilton. Nice up fake. He drew Strong up in the air, and for Strong, it is his 4th foul. And that will send Hilton to the line for 2. First free throw is good for Hilton. Makes some tough plays, can score, does a lot of the dirty work. Often it's on the opposite side of the court as Hilton knocks down both free throws, extending the lead to 51-35. Hand check is called on Cupid. It's his first and the team's 5th. And another back-to-back quick fouls. And that's what you don't want if you are Holy Trinity, because you're getting close and you're 1 shot off from a single bonus. And St. Anthony's a very good free throw shooting team. Gaines Wyatt chases down the rebounds, goes inside, rejected there by Shaw Glenn. We go the other way. Cupid hands off. DeFalco baseline. Shaw Glenn. Short jumper off the mark. An offensive rebound, and a big one by DeFalco. 6'1" junior. Shaw Glenn puts it on the court. He's fouled on his way up. So Isaiah Shaw Glenn will attempt a pair of free throws. It was Thomas's 2nd foul, the team's 5th. Shaw Glenn's first is no good. .8 points, 7.6 rebounds per game for Isaiah Shaw Glenn. Second free throw, no good. We go the other way. Thomas attacks, kicks it out. Fake 3 there. Thomas gets it back. Works off the screen, pulls up. That's good. And a quick timeout. So Thomas, after scoring 8 early on, gets back on the score sheet. It's a timeout. We'll take a look at the standings now. And again, what's at stake here in this one. You see Chaminade, they've clinched the 1 seed, and all those other spots are all clinched as well, other than the 2-3. Now, this game vital because it is for the 2 seed. The 2 seed gets that first, or the bye into the semifinals. So you start off with 6-7. Now it's locked in. It'll be Kellenberg hosting St. Mary's. The winner of that game will take on the 3 seed. 4-5, again, locked in. So it'll be St. Dom's going to St. John the Baptist. And then the top seed, Chaminade, takes on the 4-5 winner. And then whoever ends up being the 2 seed here will take on the 3, 6, 7, if that makes sense for you. So this honestly could be a rematch, or a preview, I should say, of a semifinal game. So we know that they won't face off in the finals because there's no reseeding in the Catholic League. So 4:21 left here, a 51-37 lead for Holy Trinity. Looking to end the regular season on consecutive wins and cool off a St. Anthony's team that has been red hot. Good defense by Thomas. Got it done on the one side. Starts the break on the other side. There's the layup as well. So good job defensively. Morrell gets the layup. He's got 5. And maybe the Friars making a late push here in Hicksville tonight. Hilton drives, rejected inside by Strong, but there he is again. Isaiah Shaw Glenn, the security blanket inside, the versatile big man. Thomas steps back, 3-point shot is good. So 5 points in this fourth quarter for Dakari Thomas. An 11-point game with 3:15 left in the fourth quarter. Chance of defense by the St. Anthony's bench right now. They try to feed Shaw Glenn inside. It was knocked away by Aurelian. Naismith back in, as well as Boucher for Holy Trinity. What a cut. Alford misses the layup, and now the Friars look to push. Aurelian rejected by Shaw Glenn. The Titans go the other way. Naismith. They slow it up wisely. They're in no rush, but a little over and back there by Boucher. So we go the other way. And the Friars, with 2:45 left here in the fourth quarter, can make it a single-digit deficit on this possession. Thomas, the hot man, he was fouled, so it'll be a 1-on-1 situation. Dakari Thomas will go to the line. Foul on McCullers, his first, and the team's 7th. So 1-and-1 for Thomas. Misses the first, battle for the rebound, then Shaw Glenn comes away with it. It feels like whenever there's a loose ball or an opportunity, Shaw Glenn comes up with a massive rebound. Holy Trinity now spreading the court. It's 4 corners for them with 2:20 left. What a look inside. Shaw Glenn misses it. He'll get his own putback, though. 2 more for Isaiah Shaw Glenn. He has 17. And a foul call. That's what you don't want. Again, you don't want to give any easy ones with the clock stopped. But that's what Boucher did there. His second foul. It's a 1-and-1 for Gaines Wyatt. And he misses the first. He was nearly automatic earlier on. He's missed his last 2, though. 55-42, final 2 minutes of this one. 3-point shot, perhaps attempting to ice it, was McCullers. What it does, though, is open this window of an opportunity for the Friars. Inside out, 3-point shot, rims out, no good. Naismith tracks it down, battle for the loose ball. Thomas comes away. Ripped away, though, by McCullers. And a timeout was called wisely by Conifrey. As you see there, Thomas, watch 2 come in, rips it away. he was off to the races, and Conifrey was like, whoa, hold on. Let's talk things over as the Titans call a timeout. 1:34 left. They've got a 13-point lead here, final regular season game. And Holy Trinity looking to finish second in this Catholic League. You know the championships are coming up, and we've got them for you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. It'll be a triple header from Hofstra. What a great venue, championship venue, certainly in Nassau County, as well as the longtime championship home for the Catholic High School League as well. We'll have a state qualifying girls game, then the girls championship game, followed about 7:30 or so by the boys championship game. Maybe one of these two teams will be there. Maybe it'll be a lower seed. Maybe a St. Dom's makes their way there. Chaminade, the top seed. Maybe the Flyers will be there. Whoever will be there will have that game for you. You got to hit that subscribe button you saw there in the bottom right of your screen to check out all of the action on the Varsity Media Sports Network. All supported by Catholic Health. Again, we thank them for their sponsorship. Final 90 seconds of this one. Boucher off the timeout. And another timeout. So Conifrey calls the first, and he certainly didn't like, I guess, what he saw there. And he'll make, it looks like almost like a line change here. It was only a timeout to make the subs, so it won't be that full 30-second variety, and a lot of opportunities now for some subs here for the Titans to get something out of this one. This is Cupid. Works off the Lynch screen. Cupid. Layup. Anthony Cupid. He's got 4. A minute remaining. 57-42. And it's certainly both teams have subbed. So the white flag being waved by Logano. And it would certainly appear, barring something unforeseen here in the final 51 seconds, that it will be Holy Trinity here on senior night, avenging their loss out in South Huntington and also coming away with the number 2, the coveted second seed. Foul by Corey Joseph. First free throw off the mark by Teddy Valentino. Second attempt is good. We invite you to stick around post-game. We'll take a quick break after the final whistle, and we'll bring you our Varsity Media Player of the Game as well. One of the soon-to-be victorious Titans. 57-43 is the score. Driving to the basket and a layup by Anthony Iacucci. Final 16 seconds. The Titans with the shot clock off. They don't have to get a basket. And a little bit of a sloppy end to what has been a very, very good game. Layup is good by one of the seniors, Corey Joseph. And that's the way this one ends, with Joseph getting the basket. Perhaps appropriate here on senior night, gets the bucket, and the final score, 59-45. Big win for the Titans. They are the number 2 seed in the upcoming Catholic High School playoffs. Take a quick break. We'll get you that Player of the Game interview when we return right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. It's the Catholic Health.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to Holy Trinity High School. Dylan Butler with you here. Final score, Titans with a big final regular season win, 59-45, clinching the number 2 seed. It was senior night, so almost apropos that one of their biggest seniors stepped up in a big way. Isaiah Shaw-Glenn with us, the Varsity Media Player of the Game. Isaiah, first of all, congratulations on a great performance. Big win for you guys. You bounce back off of that loss to them at their place, and so you get some revenge, but probably more importantly, right, you earn that number 2 seed and get that bye into the semifinals.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what we needed to do. Just come out here. This is a must-win game.
Tough start for you guys in that first quarter. You trailed 18-15, but what changed for you? Because it seemed like in those middle quarters, you guys took control of this game.
I think our defense and our intensity went up, and as that went up, our energy and all that, and it gave us the momentum to get the lead back and keep growing.
You finished with 17. I mean, so active inside. You're 6'4" and long arms, and it seemed like whenever there was a key rebound, it was yours to grab. Look, it's cliche to say it, right? But senior night, last home game, how much was that sort of in your mind to kind of will your team to this win?
That was the pregame speech, willpower and will in our game on this court tonight.
We're also seeing some highlights here. You took it on the floor there. You went to the left, dribbled to the lane, so you showed your versatility. Coach Conifrey talked about your various tools in that toolbox of yours. You kind of put them all on display here today.
Yeah, I just came out here and wanted to just play my game.
So now we head to the fun part of the season, right? Postseason. It does appear like it is anybody's game, right? You've won your last 2 games, and again, you've got that all-important bye into the semifinals. Maybe you face St. Anthony's again in the semifinals, but it seems like it's wide open. Make the case maybe for Holy Trinity here. What do you think about your chances here in the postseason?
I love our chances. I like our team, how everything's coming together, and we're gelling at the right time.
Isaiah Shaw-Glenn, another game like this, another few games like this. We might be doing another post-game interview maybe at Hofstra after the final. Congratulations on a great win here, and enjoy the rest of your senior night here as well.
Thank you.
That's Isaiah Shaw-Glenn, our Varsity Media Player of the Game. Big performance by the senior on senior night. 17 points to lead the Titans to a big win, 59-45. Holy Trinity earns the number 2 seed in the playoffs, and postseason is upon us in the Catholic League. It should be a lot of fun. I want to thank our entire crew, and we'll show you who they are right now. Of course, our executive producer, Ben Turchin, our director extraordinaire, Chris Sweeney, who had about a 3.5-minute commute here. I'm a little bit jealous there. For our camera guys, Angelo Caezo and Ron Pierre as well. I'm Dylan Butler, thanking you for joining us on this Catholic Health Game of the Week on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.